Well, hello and welcome to the Pastor Studies. We find here in 1 Samuel chapter 21, David is on the run, permanently on the run from Saul. And so David, when he took off after after Jonathan revealed that yes, in fact, Saul was not going to stop coming after him. Saul was going to try to kill him, do everything in his power. David takes off and he runs to a familiar place. He runs to the city of Nob, and he runs to Ahimelech, who is the priest, and he goes in and asks of the priest, is there any food here? And the priest says, well, there's no ordinary bread, but there's the consecrated bread. And he said, if your men have kept themselves, are able to present themselves before the Lord, then you can have the consecrated bread. And David says, yes, we have done that. Ahimelech wants to know why David is there. And he says, well, I'm on some business for the king. And was in such a hurry that, I didn't take food and I didn't even take a sword. And so Ahimelech gives him the sword of Goliath. But there's another thing that we see as we look at this lesson. In the shadows is an individual who will later on will reveal that David has come to Ahimelech. His name is Doeg. He's an Edomite. And he saw David come to Ahimelech. Now, David was trying to protect Ahimelech, trying to keep him from getting into trouble. So he didn't reveal that he was running away from Saul. He didn't reveal what was going on. And so he came, he got bread, and he takes off, and he goes to try to find a place where he can be safe. And ironically, David runs to Gath, runs off to someone that would be an enemy, runs off to someone that you wouldn't normally go to. And once again, as he comes in, there's this fear that comes out. There's almost a concern as for his well-being and safety. And so David has to once again falsify information. He has to act like he's going crazy, like an infidel. He acts all kind of weird. And so the king of Gath says, look, I don't need another man. And so in that deceptive way, David thought he could go there for protection, and he had to get out of town. Now think about the things that you do. Are you honest in your communication? Are you faithful and true to God? Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye, and may God